Feels so good to get into these grooves. I want to acknowledge Stefan, Nestor, and William that put this music together for us. Sometimes we go live with Stefan. He's not here with us today, so we're playing their music. And this really is a huge part of Rythmia, is music as medicine. And so it's always such an honor to be able to groove with the sounds and the heartbeat of this ancient shamanic tune that brings us into our love. Welcome. Welcome, Stephanie. Welcome, Kevin. And so I'm gonna lower this music. Ha. Ha. That's exactly how we all get to feel with that exhale of release, surrender, letting go. And I know that both of you have done that each in your own individual ways this week. And the theme that we are dancing with this week is Vision Quest. Mm-hmm. And it's really about, as we come together with this beautiful married couple who have been together for 7 years, married for 2, right?
Really married for 1 now.
Oh, okay. One day.
Yeah.
One day.
A new marriage.
Yeah. A new marriage. And wow. I, sitting with you and hearing how both of you individually gone on your vision quest and then come together to even more embody in coupleship your vision and your quest is really, really touching. And so, let's just start with you, Stephanie, and how this week has brought you closer to your heart, to your vision, to your miracle of life.
Yeah, I think I'm still on my vision quest. I think I have a lot to process still. Staying open and loving. I still am processing a lot of things. But the biggest one is just love. It all comes back to love.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. You shared something that I thought was such a powerful teaching that I think we can all just walk away with, which is the whole idea of expectations. Mm-hmm. And do you want to tell us more about that wisdom?
Yes. So the classes have been amazing and just bringing everything home and just really embedding all of the practice and expectations is something I've really been working on here at Rythmia during this week. Having expectations, I learned, is just looking outside yourself to somebody or something to fulfill something inside of you. And it leads to disappointment when it doesn't happen. So it's premeditative disappointment, I think, was the phrasing that I learned. And that's just totally true. I mean, when you have all these expectations, you set yourself up for disappointment. So just accepting and being and really tapping into that consciousness, and it is what it is.
And how amazing that when you let go of the expectations from the outside, and especially, let's say, expectations from your husband, mm-hmm. that you're able to claim your own power even more.
Yep.
Right?
Totally.
That is your vision quest.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. What am I bringing? What am I showing up? What am I bringing to the relationship versus putting that expectation on Kevin or, whatever it might be. Yeah. So that's something I'm going to really keep working on. It's just, so it starts here, right? Everything starts here with myself, and then that just creates a more loving relationship. And
So in this beautiful place that you're in, Stephanie, where are you, Kevin?
I just want to say thank you. First and foremost, this is just the most beautiful place in the world. I have a new appreciation for my friends, my family, nature, love, which it all goes back to. And the journey for me, it was all about myself, because I couldn't make anyone else better unless I was better. So, you know, taking that internally, where she's a little more external, she gives. I knew that if I wanted to give, I had to find myself first. And it was just such an emotional roller coaster of a week, which is exactly what you guys do. And there's a method to the madness. Right? So yesterday, you know, we went in the ceremony just exhausted and just ready to be done, ready to go home. And then yesterday happened. And it was just the most incredible experience I've ever had, most profound experience. And we're talking 39 out of the 40 people. One had a nada, which is Steph.
So let's just explain what a nada is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So really, a nada is actually the most powerful experience to have, even though, what did you say when you said, I had a nada? What did you feel?
again, the expectation, I wanted the visions and the consult and the, you know, talking to God, which Kevin experienced. And with the nada, you basically just sleep, or it feels like you're sleeping. But I know I was working really hard last night because I was exhausted today and drained. And so again, I'm still processing. I don't quite know what I was doing, or, you know, what was working inside of me. But
Yes.
yeah.
You know, one of the shamans says at the beginning of the week that really Mother Aya, she scans your body and your field, and then she knows exactly the prescription, right?
Mhm.
Yep.
And so Stephanie having a nada was her prescription for last night.
Yep.
And it was the perfect way for you to let go of the expectations and to be in a complete surrendered state of receiving. Because as Kevin said, you're so used to giving.
Right.
And so Mother Aya was like, okay,
Yeah.
we're just going to put her out,
Yep.
the nada,
Yep.
and then let you be in the receiving.
Yeah.
And as they say 50% is in ceremony and 50% is off ceremony. And so now you get to really go home and see the miracle of your life unfold.
Yeah. Definitely. And just like everything, I mean, the ceremony is such a huge part of it, but the classes and just talking with other people, you're constantly getting the downloads, right? The information, we're like, yeah, that's it. Oh, that's it. Like, that's me. So even though I might not have seen, you know, these things during ceremony, like some people did, I still am taking a lot away. And I know that I'm going to continue to have more of those downloads and make sense of the things that happened here.
Beautiful. So, you know, we come here at Our Love. Sometimes we're interviewing single people, sometimes we're interviewing married people. So how does this work, do you feel, allow you to even more deeper relate to one another as husband and wife?
I think it brings it all back to the one connection that we promised each other, you know, during our wedding night. And, you know, we said it on our wedding night. I know we felt it, but now it's so untangled and together that, you know, I just don't think it could ever be separate. There's just a new appreciation of, again, not only myself, but, you know, every night I'd wake up, or every morning, I guess I would wake up after a journey, and first thing I wanted to see is Steph, right? And told her some of my biggest insecurities. I don't think I ever would have been able to share without this shell that the mother kind of brings you out of, and just digs, and you don't know what's going on or why that journey happened, but all of a sudden you have this feeling of bliss and excitement, and hey, this is an insecurity, but I need to share that because that only makes not only me better, but our relationship stronger. So it's been just a cosmic shift in you know, not only expectations, but trust and love, and just understanding so deeply that soul that your partner has, but and also all the love that we can give to our kids now.
Mhm. Yeah,
And for you, Stephanie?
I totally agree. I mean, it all comes from yourself first. You can't give love if you don't have it for yourself. So really just showing up with that love and that appreciation for yourself so that you can have a happy relationship together. So I think we both found that a love for ourselves, and just by that, I think it's just been stronger for our relationship.
And I also know from our sweet little share is that the roles reversed a little bit because we as women, right? We as women, we love to express and talk. And the roles reversed, I believe it was Monday night?
Tuesday night.
Tuesday night,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
So tell us about that, Kevin.
So I had just had the best night of my life, what I thought was the best night of my life until last night. And talked to God for 4 hours. We were playing music together. He was answering all my questions. I was seeing relatives that had passed. Just this whole new way of consciousness that I didn't realize was out there. And I just felt it. I felt a sense of just peace and bliss. And I would ride that wave, as long as I could, and I still am. But so after the journey, I was hoping, hey, I just had an unreal night. I hope Steph had a great night. So I went over there and she was kind of, tired. So I gave her a little space and met back at the room, and she didn't want to talk. I wanted to share everything. I wanted to say, this is what God told me. This is what I looked at. Hey, I saw my grandpa. We played drums together. And she was just like,
I was like, please stop talking to
me. No answers. So it taught me a lot about how roles can reverse and the way she maybe was feeling in our relationship for a long time, because I would close myself off, not share insecurities, not share my anxiety, and just be in my mind all the time. And when those roles got reversed, it made me just understand what I was doing wrong and how maybe she was feeling. So the next time I'm in a bad mood, or the next time I can't get out of my head, think about that and then enter the new path, right? So I thought that was just one of the most profound things and it was just a little thing, right? It wasn't during the ceremony, it was after. And it just came to me, and now it's away. And now we understand.
Wow, so powerful.
Yeah.
So there's also this beautiful recommitment to so many things that both of you are already committed to, but on a higher level of commitment.
Yeah.
So I want you to take a moment and just look into each other's eyes and just notice the beautiful shift that is here for you, that you have already embodied and that you're stepping into as you prepare to go home. And what a miracle that both of you decided to say yes.
Right.
Yeah.
Right? So I really want to bless this continued union, and to know that this 7-year cycle that you're on is just going to continue to flourish and grow and be blessed with the work that you did here at Rythmia.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Is there anything that you want to inspiringly share to our wonderful audience?
I just think you trust the process here, and you don't know what that process is. Someone can talk about it all they want, but until you experience it, you really just understand the miracle and why it's called a miracle. And, I just want to, again, send gratitude to you, to Jerry, to all the staff. I mean, just the most amazing people that I've ever met. We talked with Sarah and Brad, the 2 shamans that are married, for 2 hours after the Wednesday ceremony.
Yeah, it was like the best couples therapy we've ever had. I mean, it was just
And the amount of insights
amazing.
that these people have are just, they're so vast. I could talk to a therapist for years and not get enough out of it as 5 minutes with these guys. Just what makes you happy, do that and quit thinking.
And it's also simple, right? I mean, we just complicate everything, and it's really just simple. It comes back to love and joy and
moving away from your parents. They're happy if you're happy.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
They're happy if you're happy. If you're happy, everyone's happy. Just be happy.
So on that note of being happy, this is quite a vision quest that you both have been on.
Yep.
And you get to continue to climb that mountain and honor each of your own individual visions and questing for even more together as husband and wife, as a team, and all that is to come with this.
Yeah.
Really amazing.
It's very exciting.
Yeah, thanks for letting us share.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you for coming and gracing us with your wisdom and your love and your openness. I know that it's been quite a week for you. I've been tracking you. I saw this lovely couple, I think on Monday.
Yeah.
And I came up to them and I said, you know, I'd like just to share that if you would like to share your journey on Friday, we are doing Facebook Live under the umbrella of Our Love. And so Our Love is a dating app. And if you would like, just download it. And there are like-minded, amazing spiritual beings, all of which mostly were here with us at Rythmia. And you don't have to be at Rythmia to join. And so, yes, so much ways to connect with your soul. And we are open. We are open. We are open. So join us, book, and sending you lots of love. Thank you, Stephanie. Thank you, Kevin. So much love from me, and see you next Friday.
Pura vida.
Pura vida!